So shaping your dough. This is a little tricky, takes a little bit of skill, but it's not impossible if you just watch my hands. You just watch my hands. So we're going to press your dough. We've weighed this out. Mine is about 600 grams. My recipe is making 3 loaves at a time. So I'm making 3 600-gram loaves. Or if you have the larger bannetons, you'll make 2 loaves that would be 900 grams for the 1800-gram dough recipe. So spread that out to a nice big rectangle. If you're working quickly, your dough's fresh from the fridge, it won't stick to your hands. Use your scraper to just lift it up. We're going to do a letter fold. So you fold it down 1/3 of the way. Press those little edges down and trap some air. Trap some air and get some good air bubbles in there. Lift it up from the bottom. Same thing again. Lift it up 1/3 of the way. Press down the edges. And you're going to bring in 1/3 of the way over from the side. 1/3 of the way over from the other side. And now we have a sort of a square bowl. Now you're going to press it down again and flatten it out into a rectangle. But you'll notice, see, it wants to go back. It's resisting. That's good. You're working with a live dough. It's one of the rewarding things I find from making sourdough bread is it's alive. And it's if you watched in your container, how it created all those little pockets. That's because the bacteria and the yeast are at work. They're modifying the gluten. They've changed the starch structure so it's not going to be a simple sugar reaction. No insulin spikes. You know, this is a marvelous bread. It's going to contribute to your overall health and hopefully keep you ticking over really well. And beautiful thing is it tastes so good. So now there we've got it a second time. And this is where I add nuts and seeds. You can add, raisins and cinnamon, sunflower seeds and not sunflower seeds, sun-dried tomatoes. Now we're going to fold that down 1/3 again. Chili and cheese is another favorite of mine. I cut the cheese up in small little cubes and cut the chilies up pretty small as well. Lift that up. Put some more seeds on the outside because they'll all end up on the inside. Now this final shaping, I roll it. Some suggestions are that it helps with the rise. Now this is the tricky part. You got to work fast. You see that's untidy. That's untidy. So you see how I'm bringing it to the bottom. Bringing it to the bottom. And then you go around. You handle it quickly. And I have small hands and I can do this. So you can too. Let's go round and around and around. Just making a nice, clean ball on the top. But you got to handle it quickly. Now, your hands are flat, not cupped. They're flat. Your pinkies are on the table. Your fingertips touch. Your hands remain on the table, and you pull that dough towards you. Do you see it stretching that surface tension? You see that? Pull it towards you. Pull it towards you. I'm not rolling it. I'm not rolling it. We want to pull it. And there's no flour. So it creates this resistance which stretches the top. We want that tension there. You can see that. You can see that. There we go. Now, some quick fancy work. Think of karate. Your hands are at an angle to the table, and you want to karate chop right on the table, right under the dough, but you're going to do it quickly while you're turning it. You see that? In a nice little ball. nice tight bowl. Don't have to do it quite this much. I'm just doing it so you can have a good look. I've already got some, look at the air under there. Oh, look at all the air under there. It's beautiful. It's going to be a gorgeous loaf of bread. So just do that. You don't need to do it as much as I'm doing it. I'm just doing it so you can have a good long time to see it. Now, because we're catering for people who are gluten intolerant, celiacs, maybe Crohn's disease like I had, you want to coat this with flour so it doesn't stick to your banneton or your proving dish. So have a bowl of rice flour. I've got wheat flour, but have a bowl of rice flour because all the wheat in here has been fermented and changed. So you don't want to put wheat on the outside of it. You want rice flour. So then you pick up your ball of dough. Just tighten it up a little bit. This will be quick, 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 quick. Plop it in here. Coat it really well. And then into your banneton it goes. Flour side down. Flour side down. You can sort of pinch the little edges together if you want. Get it a little more surface tension. There you are. This is going to go in the fridge. With your banneton, you will have like a little cloth cover that covers it over. If you don't, if you're using a mixing bowl lined with a tea towel, you want to flour the dough so it doesn't stick to the tea towel. And then you can cover with a shower cap. Maybe you have some disposable traveling shower caps and you're not going to be using them for a while. You can use them to cover your proving bowl, or you can cover with a tea towel. Anyway, pop it in the fridge and we'll be back ready to bake.